Hi guys, Paul Dexter here. I'm on a road trip today to Las Vegas. A lot of us Southern Californians will drive to Vegas rather than fly. My wife's not one of them. She'll fly anywhere if it takes more than 45 minutes to drive there. But I like the road trips, and especially when you're doing it, in a Tesla that's just driving itself there, and it'll stop twice for free battery charging, and it's stunning technology. And I was making this parallel this morning in my head with what Jetbuilt is doing, not to compare Jetbuilt to Tesla, but with what Jetbuilt is doing with the power that we're able to provide with a cloud service and the speed. Those things are stunning. There's a story I want to tell. It was one of my guys telling me he got a phone call from a user that had been in Jetbuilt 2 weeks at the time. He had done a couple of proposals, and one of them was a pretty large-scale home entertainment system. The architect called him and said, yeah, we've got some changes we want to make to the system. We need to pull out, and again, I don't know the exact details, but let's pull out the backyard, and we want to change the TVs for this other brand. And so they talked on the phone through a bunch of these changes, and the architect said, yeah, so shoot me that new proposal whenever you can, assuming it's going to be days or a week. And our user had been making the changes in Jetbuilt while they were talking, dropping in the new TVs, upgrading the speakers, all while they were on the phone. So he hung up the phone, emailed the architect the proposal, and the architect called him with his mind blown, saying, how in the world did you send me this 5 minutes after we hung up the phone? And so the guy had to call us and tell us the story, and we loved hearing it, of course. This is the power Jetbuilt can provide. This is the power that the web provides. Another great thing about electric cars is range anxiety. We've got 28 miles left of battery, and we've got nothing but desert ahead for hundreds of miles. That was a time machine. So we're gonna top up with some free gas. I've got a buddy in Nashville that says his first kid was originated on Zizek's Road on a road trip to Las Vegas. All right, let's get into the Jetbuilt feature update. We're launching in the next few days probability. So as you make a new opportunity or an estimate in Jetbuilt, you'll be able to give it a confidence probability rating as well as a estimated close date. So you'll be able to see in your pipeline amounts, both per client as well as for your whole company, the probability of the money you're going to be closing and when. This has now grown into a CRM that's every bit as feature rich as a lot of CRMs that people are paying $20, $30, $40 a month for. And so we will be making this an optional element for new users. You guys, as always, will be grandfathered in if you have an existing Jetbuilt subscription. Also, our enterprise platform, we are now adding multi-office functionality. In the next week and a half or so, you'll be able to have multiple locations, each with their own DBA, as it were, their own company name. You'll have your overall company admin, but you'll have location admin as well, who will be able to adjust the company settings on a location basis. And of course, clearly, salespeople and everybody else can have access to one location or multiple locations worth of projects and so forth. So real exciting stuff. The next step of that, which is going to come later on, is multiple currencies within a company. We know that so many of you guys using Jetbuilt now have offices in multiple countries around the world. Many in UK and US, many in UK and Europe, many in Canada and US or Mexico, as well as Asia and India and so many other locations. So we know we've got to resolve multiple currencies, and we're going to do it in a graceful way where there'll be conversion happening as well as access to price sheets in those local regions. Another thing is Google Sheets integration is coming in the next few weeks, and so now you'll be able to push a project directly into a Google Sheets. All the line items, everything about our project will show up in Google Sheets, which can be a bridge, as you know, to other applications. These Google Sheets will contain the formulas. So unlike our CSV download for a project, you'll be able to open up the Google Sheet and the hours will be calculated and the quantities will be calculated in, and you'll see your bottom line. So real exciting stuff there. Another big thing are our admin reports for the enterprise platform. Right now we have the pipeline for your company, pipeline by user, salesperson, but we're adding now pipeline by manufacturer and by client, and these various reports that you can view or you can export as PDF or print. So once again, from the desert on the way to Las Vegas, Nevada, thank you so much for using Jetbuilt. We'll talk soon.